So in yesterday's session, we started this new Python weekend batch. So myself, Prakash, having almost 17 years of experience as a trainer. So I trained in various engineering colleges for the students regarding placement. And coming to this batch, it is 7 weekends batch. The sessions will be there only on weekends, that is a Saturday and a Sunday, and it is a lengthy session. But for first few weeks, we are going to take limited content, means 1.5 hours, 2 hours, like that. But once if we cover fundamentals, then the timings are going to be 3 hours or 4 hours sometimes. And coming to the fees, it is rupees 5,000. So every Saturday and Sunday at 7 p.m. the sessions will be there, and there are 7 modules which we are going to cover as a part of this syllabus. In first module, we are going to see the complete fundamentals, like whatever requirement is there for programming language, that entire thing we are going to cover in this first module. In second module, we are going to see the inbuilt data structures which are available in Python. Like in Python, we have some special data structures are there that we are going to cover next. And after that, in third module, we have functional programming is there. So where how to create a function, how we can able to call that function, what are the various things are there in functional programming, in depth we are going to see. So next and after that, main module, that is nothing but object oriented programming, like how to create a class, how to create object, how we can connect one class with another class, with a clear explanation I'm going to give next. And after that, one sample mini project also we are going to cover as a part of this syllabus. And coming to the next module, advanced Python, where we are going to see regular expressions, web scraping, exception handling we are going to cover, and also multi-threading. Of course, as a beginning, so you can't understand what is the meaning of these terms. Later, one by one, you will get clarity. Then data storage, what are the various data storage techniques are there, like we have files are there and the databases are there. How to create a file, how you can store the information into the file, what is mean by database, how you can handle that, we are going to see. And also I'm going to cover one small mini project by accommodating all the content. And also, sir, we are going to cover some predefined modules which are existed. So there are so many modules are there, just we are going to cover only few modules, rest of the things you can practice. And even yesterday I explained like how to display a simple message on the Python console, and we created some programs to make sure that Python is a very easy programming language. I covered some programs, but of course these are easy only, no need to talk as of now about this. Soon you will get clarity. So today I'm going to start one independent topic which is very very important, that is nothing but data type. What is mean by data type? So how the data type is going to work, everything I'm going to discuss in today's session. Sir, if you are having any questionnaires on this syllabus or anything, you can feel free to ask, then I will continue. Any questions?
No, I'm good. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Yes, we can continue.
Yeah, right, sir. So, Nitin, clear?
Yes, it's clear. Yeah.
Yeah, Nakumar,
Yes, yes.
right. So, today I'm going to start one topic called data types. Data types in Python. See, what are the various data types available in Python? See, first of all, data type means what? So, whenever you are writing the program, suppose consider I want to write a program to perform addition of two numbers. Sir, clearly I am giving we have to take two numbers, right? Let it be something like 10 and 20. Sir, we have to preserve the value of 10 and you have to preserve the value of 20. For this, you need to give some name, and then you have to add these two. So it is a memory location. What type of content you are going to store, that will be decided by data types. Data type means what? It represents the type of the data that it is holding, the type of the data that it is holding. In every programming language, we have these data types concept will be there, sir. Even in Python also, we have this data types concept is there. But how Python data types are going to be developed, we will see. Okay. So in Python, the following are the various data types. Okay, the following are the various data types supported. Sir, do you know we have around 14 data types are there in Python, sir. The first one is nothing but integer data type. The second one is nothing but floating point data type. And the third one is nothing but Boolean data type. And the fourth one is nothing but a complex. So I think in mathematics we are using this complex. We have complex data type is there, and we have string data type is there. Okay, of course we can't pronounce it as a string. We have to call it as str. While talking we will use a string, but while representing we will always use the word called str. Remember friends, str represents what? String. So next and after that, we have bytes data type. But let me talk about list data type is there. So next and after that, we have tuple data type is there. So next we have set data type is there. So next we have frozen set data type is there. So next we have dictionary data type is there. Okay, so after this we have bytes data type is there. So next, byte array data type is there. So next and after that, we have range data type. We have range data type is there, and at last none. Sir, there is no programming language which supports these many data types. Okay, there is no programming language which supports these many data types. We have only Python that supports these many data types. Of course, at very beginning you can't understand all the data types. Maybe few data types names you are aware, that is like int means what, string means what. Up to this you have clarity. Don't worry, remaining things also we are going to see in detail. All these 14 types we are going to discuss. So if we are clear with at very top level, then there are some internal components are there that I will explain. Are you clear up to this, friends? Please
Yes.
confirm.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Sir, before moving to these data types, so there is one concept. Like for example, let me take one general case study. Sir, I want to take student management system. Like this, there is one project I want to develop, like SMS. Sir, how much importance we have to give for the data types? I'm going to demonstrate. Sir, compulsory we have to take some attributes to represent the student data. For example, sir, I am taking name of the student. Then I want to take father name. So I want to take mother name. Then ID of the student. Next, mobile number. So percentage of the student. Sir, five subject marks I want to represent. Okay. So next and after that, so married status, or let me take sir, pass or fail status I want to maintain. Okay, so next and after that, email ID I want to maintain. Like n number of attributes are there, sir. Sir, how to represent name? I will choose it is a group of characters, not single character, a group of characters. Sir, whenever you want to represent a group of characters, we have to use always which concept? String concept. Sir, what about father name? How you are representing? It is also a group of characters called as a string. Sir, what about mother name? It is also a group of characters called string. What about ID? These are numbers, right? 123, so 345, 333 like that. Sir, I can consider this is nothing but a number type. Sir, what about a mobile number? It is also a number, 10-digit number will be there, but sometimes we will use a string also to improve the searching efficiency. Then coming to the percentage, it is always in points format. It is called as float. Sir, I want to represent 5 subject marks. See, if you take 1 subject mark, we will use integers. If you take 2 subject marks, 2 integers. Sir, I want to represent 5 subjects as a single entity. In other languages, we have a concept called array, but here we don't have array. We have to call it as a list. It is seems to be, sir, same like array only. It is the same like array only. Sir, pass or fail I want to represent. What type of data it is? Boolean, true or false. Email ID I want to represent. It is of type string. Like that, if you take any project, these are nothing but the common things that you have to consider while developing the project. Friends, do you have any questions up to this? Please confirm.
No questions. All good.
Sir, if we use any single character to be stored, how we have to use? Which
Good,
type we
good
need to
question.
use?
Yeah, good question. Let me add one note, sir. Sir, while discussing the data types, I think you have seen all the data types names. Sir, are you seeing anywhere character?
No.
No. So make sure that there is no character. There is no character data type in Python. Sir, even character is considered as string only. That's all. So if you want to represent a character in other languages, how you are going to use character ch is equal to a. If you want to take string, how you will take string s is equal to abc. But in Python, if you want to take character, a is equal to something like y. If you want to represent string also, sir, same codes only you have to use. So you can remember there is no character, even the character itself is considered as a string. That's why in Python, how to represent the string? Not only double quotes, you can use a single quotes also. But in other languages, how to represent character? Single quote. How to represent a string? Double quote. You can't represent a character in double quotes. You can't represent a string in single quote. Where? In other languages. But here, such a type of problems are not there. So there is no character data type. Even that character will be considered as string only. Clear, sir?
Yes, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So now, before moving to these data types, I mean in detail, see, you may have a doubt, sir, why these many 14 data types are there in Python? Why can't 5 or 6 or 7 like that we have in Java or C or C++ like that? Why these many? See, there is some nature is there in objects, sir. Like if you take Java, if you take C, completely we will use primitives. That means what? Completely we are going to use fundamentals only. If I use C++, we have both the primitives are there, at the same time objects are there. Sir, if you take Java also, so we have primitives are there and objects also there. Sir, you can't convert a primitive to object in C++, but here you can convert in reverse direction also. For that, we have wrapper classes are there. A bit advanced concept. But sir, coming to Python, we have only objects. There is no primitives. We have only objects. That's why there is no increment operator in Python. If you take in other languages, if you take x is equal to 10, x plus plus, what will be the value of x now? 11. But here you will get error. Why? Because this X is considered as an object. You can't modify an object. So there are two types of objects are there. One is mutable objects. Another one is immutable objects. So what is mutable objects? The objects which can allow modifications. What is mean by immutable objects? The objects which can't allow modifications. But don't worry, friends. But for both, I will give some theoretical definition and I will show you programmatically, then only you will get some clarity. Sir, do you have some idea up to this, whatever I covered?
What is primitive? Sorry, I'm new to programming. Our
Sir,
background is a little bit different. So
any
what is,
question?
yeah, what is primitives?
Sir, primitives means fundamental data types, sir. For example, in C language, we are writing integer x is equal to 10, right? This is called as primitive. Okay. So in Python, we are taking directly x is equal to 10. It is object. What is the difference means? For a primitive, there will be certain range. That means limited value will be there. Memory also restricted like that. Whereas this one, it is called as object. That means there is no limit. Any number of huge value also you can store. Got it, sir?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, soon you will get clarity, don't worry. So now let me add those points whatever I covered till now. So first one I told mutable objects. Tell me, mutable objects means modifications are allowed or not allowed?
Allowed.
Allowed. So modifications are allowed. So mutable objects modifications are allowed. Sir, in Python, once if an object got created, we can perform some modifications on that object, and those modifications will be reflected on the same object only. Then such type of objects are called as mutable objects. So as of now, I don't want to go in detail into this. I will take one program to demonstrate how it is mutable. Sir, as of now, don't ask me how to execute a Python program. So as of now, it is not required. Just to try to understand the concept. See, I have one list. I told already it is something like an array. So I have one array with how many objects? Sir, 3 elements are there. I am taking 10, 20, 30 like that. So my array is there with 3 values. I am trying to print that array, and L of 1 is equal to 999 I am taking. Sir, what I did, I created one list object with how many values? 3 values. One is a 10, another one is nothing but 20, another one is nothing but 30. Like that, I created one list object. Sir, what is the content inside this list? Total 3 objects is there. Now observe carefully. I am doing one modification. What is this modification, sir? Sir, in first location, this is 0th location, this is first location, this is second location. Sir, in first location, there is some object. It is already there. Can you please modify that object to 999? So this memory will be deleted and it will be updated with the 999. Sir, after that, if you print, you won't get a 20, you will get a 999. Then I can say this list object is mutable. Let me run this code and show you. Sir, don't worry, this execution part and all, after installation, you will get a clarity. Now observe. Sir, is the program executed? Yes. 10, 20, 30 is there at very beginning. After doing the modification, 10, 999, 30 is there. There is no 20. Can I say it is updated or not? Yes.
Yes.
This is nothing but a very important point that you need to understand. From this, what is the conclusion that we got? Sir, list is mutable object. Do you have any queries, friends, up to this?
No, I'm good.
Right. Sir, next one. What is another thing, sir? Mutable or immutable, right?
Yes.
What is mean by immutable? Modifications are not allowed. So immutable object, modifications are not allowed. Let me add the point. Sir, almost same point. In Python, once if an object got created, we can perform some modification on that object, but with those modifications, a new object, with those modifications, a new object will be created, and in the old object, content won't be updated. Then such a type of objects are called as what? Immutable objects. I will show you one example, friends. You will get a clarity. Sir, even it is a very important interview question. Majority of the students are getting doubt in this. Even after completing the course Python, some people are going to put wrong answers for this. So please make sure. See, I have a string where I'm keeping the content called Prakash in lowercase. I will print yes. Then I'm taking yes dot upper. There is one function, friends, with the name upper. What it is going to do? It will convert it into uppercase. Now tell me, what is the output of this program? Of course, we will get Prakash and Prakash. Sir, first Prakash in lowercase or uppercase? Tell me first.
Lowercase.
Lowercase. Second one?
Lowercase.
Lowercase. That is the point, sir. Because string is immutable in Python. See what we did? We created one string object. What is the content of that string object? Sir, there is one content with the name Prakash. S is nothing but reference variable pointing to this. S is nothing but reference variable pointing to this. We are printing. So what output you will get? Prakash in lowercase letters we will get. Sir, up to this, okay. Now, yes dot upper. Array, can you please convert this into uppercase? Then immediately Python is going to tell, array, it is immutable object. So what I will do is, you are trying to trigger one operation called converting into uppercase. I will create one more object. So with the content Prakash in capital letters. With the content Prakash in capital letters. Now, that's all. Sir, if you are printing yes, yes is pointing to old object only, right? So you will get normal Prakash only, not updated object. So this is the original object. This is nothing but newly created object. Like that we have. Sir, where is the proof? Can you please show me? Yes, you can see, sir, both are nothing but same content only. Sir, where is this newly created object? So if you want, you can give some name for that object for future purpose. If you want, you can give some name. If you want, I will take that example also. Listen. See, I'm going to take after this line, one new object got created, right? I'm taking NS. NS stands for what? New string. Sir, can you please print that new string? Now, a new reference variable will be allocated for that. What is that? NS. Now, NS content is nothing but what? Prakash in capital letters. Let me check really whether it is coming or not. Yes. Sir, this is nothing but what is mean by mutable object? What is mean by immutable object? I think you got some clarity. Do you have any queries, friends, up to this, whatever I covered? Please confirm.
Instead of allocating it to NS variable, can we directly add a start upper in print?
Yes, we can. Actually, the question which you asked is also very interesting question. Let me take 1 minute to explain that. See, in general, in the memory, what will happen is there are the Python virtual mission. There is one person with the name Python virtual mission, which is a very important person. Sir, this person allocated one subordinate. What is the name of the subordinate? Is GC, garbage collector. What is the task of the garbage collector is, in the total Python memory unit, it will check, array, there is one object. Okay, no problem. I won't see the content. Is that object is having any reference? Yes, then don't touch. Sir, next there is one more object with content 20, but there is no reference. If there is no reference, garbage collector immediately is going to kill this object to save the memory. Got it, sir?
Yes.
So now, if you are not writing like this, then what will happen? This reference won't be there. Automatically, it will be destroyed. So that is the good programming practice to use. Whenever you need an object for instant purpose, only one time usage, you can directly do that. If you want to use that in future, then you need to give some name for that. Got it, sir?
Yes.
Sir, if everyone clear, I will move to the next concept. Clear up to this?
Yes.
Right. So let me take one small topic, with that I will conclude. So what is that a topic is, before starting these data types in detail, sir, Python's four inbuilt functions. There are four important functions are there in Python, sir. What is the first function is print of object. I think no need to give any explanation here. So what it is going to do, it is used to print the given objects content on the console. Sir, whatever content you are giving, it will print directly. Sir, for example, I have A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20.56, C is equal to something like Prakash. Okay, D is equal to something like false. So E is equal to something like 10, 20, 30 like this, 40. Sir, can you please print A? It will print the content. Can you please print B? It will print the content. Can you please print C? It will print the content. Sir, can you please print D? It will print the content. Can you please print E? It will print the content. So what is the functionality of a print function, sir? Just it will print the content. If you want, you can see. Sir, 10, 20.56, Prakash, false, like that. It is printing only content. Are you clear, friends, up to this? Please confirm.
Yes.
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
No.
Right. Sir, the next function, there is one more function is there I want to talk. What is that function is, sir, very, very important, the type function. Sir, same, you need to pass one object. What this type function is going to do? Sir, in Python, do you remember, I covered one concept. Like in other languages, we will declare integer x is equal to 10. But in Python, directly x is equal to 10, sir. You are not writing the data type name. I will talk about this in the next coming sessions. These type of programming languages are called as statically typed programming languages. STPL. Sir, what is mean by statically typed programming languages? What type of data you are storing into that particular memory or into that particular variable, you have to provide in advance. Such type of languages are called as what? Statically typed. But this one is dynamically typed programming language. Sir, what is mean by dynamically typed programming language? You are not required to provide based on the value which you are giving. Sir, if I am giving 10, x will be considered as integer. If I am giving 20.5, x will be considered as a floating point. Sir, what type of data you are giving, automatically the type will be considered. So in future classes, I will talk about these two. Don't worry at all. Sir, you understood the differences, right? Please confirm.
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Sir, in Python, you told that just we will take like x is equal to some content. If you are not providing what type, then how to know which type of data it is having? As a programmer, I should know. Don't worry. For that, they defined one function. What is that function? Type function. Sir, this function is used to return the type of the object that it is holding. The type of the object that it is holding. Sir, let me take the same program. Sir, A, comma, I am taking type of A. B, comma, I want to take type of B. So C, comma, type of C. D, comma, type of D. E, comma, type of E. Like this I have stored. Now let us see. Sir, 10. It is of type integer. 20.56. It is of type floating point. Prakash. It is of type string. False. It is of type boolean. Sir, 10, 20, 30, 40. It is of type list. Sir, I didn't cover anywhere that it is a float or string. Automatically, based on the value which you have assigned, it is taking. Point number one. Second point, what is this class? Sir, it is related to the object related terminology. In future, we will talk about this. Okay. Sir, friends, do you have any doubt in this type function and print function?
No.
No.
Sounds good.
Right. See, there is one more function is there, sir. Very, very important. Sir, Python's some major important topics are there. This is one of the topic. You will get shocked like anything. So how much beautiful our Python is. So what is that function is ID. Sir, what is this ID? It is used to return address of the given object. It is used to return address of the given object. Sir, I want to cover multiple examples related to this. Listen, friends. See, A is equal to 10. Just print of A. I am printing like this. And also, I want to print ID of A. Sir, how my Python is going to react? Sir, in Python, there is some memory will be there. I will call this memory as MU, memory unit, or Python memory unit. Sir, whenever this line is encountered, my Python virtual machine is going to check, array, some memory is allocated for us. I will scan the total memory. Is there any object in the memory with the content 10? Like that, it will check. Sir, is there any object with content 10? No. Then what will happen? It will create one object and having the content as a 10. A is the reference variable pointing to this. Like that, it will create. Sir, what is this location? Can you please print its room number, its address, its Aadhaar number? Like that, if you ask, sir, you can see, sir, 140714492896456. It is some random number which my mission is going to generate. Like that, the value and address both are coming. Don't worry. If you have two variables, what will happen? Within no time, I will demonstrate. Sir, the functionality of ID function, is it clear, friends?
Yes.
So it
Everyone
means
clear?
if we again declare with b equal to 10, it is
Hmm.
not going to create one more object. It will point to the
Exactly.
same 10 object, existing
Exactly, sir.
object.
Yes, that is the next example I'm going to cover.
Okay, okay.
Now, let me take second example. Sir, A is equal to 10. Like that, I'm taking B is equal to 20. Now tell me, a new memory will be created or existing memory will be reused for B?
New memory.
New memory. Why? Because what is the content of B? 20. Is there any content called 20? No. Then what will happen? It will create a new object and it will store that. Got it, friends? Address is same or different?
Different.
Different. Let me cross check. Sir, A address is different. B address is different. Sometimes you can see runtime to runtime also there is a big change. In previously 10 is stored in some memory. Now once if the program execution completed, so my garbage collector destroyed that. Then next time when I am running, it is using another memory. So it is always not giving guarantee, sir. Okay. So this is nothing but the second program what I have. Now to
Sir,
see,
but if reference variable is there, garbage collector should not delete. Is
yes,
it
but
so or like?
no. It is not always, sir. See, once
Okay.
if your application got completed,
Mhm.
anyway, it will destroy, right?
Okay, okay,
So whatever concept I covered earlier, when your application is running,
okay, okay,
if any references are there for the objects, it won't delete. So if there
got
is
it.
no reference during execution, it will delete. See,
Okay,
very simple, sir. I will give one example. See, from morning 7 o'clock to evening 7 o'clock, you have some work. So in
mhm,
this time period, you have contacted with so many persons, like in the roadside or when you are traveling in your bus or when you are meeting with the colleagues. So you know, right, the important person's phone number and name will be there in your contact. Suppose you went to office through auto some for emergency reason. So do you know the auto person name? Maybe up to certain time period you can, but once if you are coming out from the auto, that person name you are going to not remember because it is no longer needed, correct?
Yes.
So same thing is going to be happen here also. Clear?
Yes.
So now, sir, if I am declaring another variable like c is equal to 10, now what will happen, sir? So it is already there, right? It won't create any object. Existing object only will be reused. Am I right, sir? Now you can see the object address of first one, last one, both are same. Am I right, friends?
Yeah.
This is nothing but the beauty of Python, what we have. Any doubt about ID function?
No.
Yes,
Right, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, right, sir. So with this, I'm going to stop today's demo session. Next week, we will continue further. And my team are going to share the previous demo classes videos, sir. Just you can go through that before joining. Okay.
Do we have any fixed size for the batch or?
No, no, no. There is no size, sir. But we will plan for some other batches in other timings, and I will combine with our batch also.
Okay.
Like our batch timing is 7 o'clock. From next week, it will be started. Suppose if only 2 members join, I will plan another batch at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock. I will take 1 week demo and I will combine with our batch.
Okay. Okay.
So like that. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Right, sir. My team are going to share some other video links also for you to check whether you can able to follow my teaching or not. Based on that, you can join. From next week, we will be having the regular classes at 7 p.m. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And sir, again, I am telling for first couple of weeks, these fundamentals I am going to take for 4 sessions. Slowly I will take because understanding the fundamentals is very, very important for any programming language. Once if it is completed, then Python data structures I am going to cover in 1 week by taking 3 hours in Saturday, 3 hours in Sunday, and functional programming also same 1 week, and object oriented programming 2 weeks, then advanced Python in 1 week, files and databases 1 week, and all the remaining modules 1 week. Because once if you are very clear with fundamentals, sir, learning Python is very easy, sir. Clear?
Yeah.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, right, guys. See you on the next coming Saturday. Thank you for
Thank you, sir.
attending the
Thank you.
demo. Thank you.
Thanks.